Okay, so the next topic that we are going to study or we are going to go through is the importance of money. Money is one of the most important factor for our life to go on. Earlier days, there was barter system wherein you could have given some goods for an exchange of any other goods. But since that has ended, everything that is traded in today's world is with respect to money. And that money plays a very, very important factor in our lives. The only way to earn money is by what work you do. My dear friends, there will be so many students in your class. You would have at least a minimum of 10 to 15 friends. What do you think? All 10 to 15 of your friends will weigh the same in their life, will earn in a similar manner in their life? No, no way. Everyone will have their own path to walk, and that depends on how do you study now. Haven't you seen the stories that the daughter or a son of a municipal worker who is a sweeper, who is cleaning the drains, has cleared IAS? Haven't you heard of those stories? Haven't you heard of stories where people coming from extreme poverty backgrounds, people coming from villages, people coming from slums have excelled in such a manner that today they are living a five-star life? Haven't you heard of the stories? I have heard stories of people who are living the five-star life, but because of the non-competence of their children have gone down to a middle class life or even less. Whatever your parents would have earned for you, you will lose it if you do not have that intelligence to take care of it, if you do not have that capacity in you to take care of it. So, my dear friend, we need to understand the importance of money. Don't you think that today, wherein you are living in a 1 BHK or you are living in a 2 BHK, don't you think as the days goes on, you need to move in to a bigger house? Don't you have a dream that I need to build a house which is much, much bigger than this? Don't you have a dream of giving a life to your parents which is much, much better than what they have given to you? My dear friend, these are the goals that you should have. If today your father is having a two-wheeler, or if today your father is having a Maruti Alto or something like that, don't you have a dream of someday having a Mercedes of your own, having a BMW of your own, and making your parents sit into your new luxurious car? Don't you have the dream? Now, all these dreams that you have, you can accomplish only and only if you succeed in your studies. This is the opportunity that you have. In fact, this is the opportunity that everyone has of your batch. All the children have similar opportunities. The graph, it has to always go high. It should not come down. It should not be like your father has already given you a life that I have already told you. But because of your incompetence, because of your incapability, you are coming down. That is not the life that you have to lead. You have to always lead the life which goes up, higher and higher above. So, my dear friend, try to understand the importance of money. In today's world, it is extremely, extremely tough to even earn 10 rupees. It is extremely tough. If you go in as a helper, you work for the whole day, you get hardly about 200 to 300 rupees. Hardly 200 to 300 rupees, my friend, and the amount of work that you have done is huge. You would have seen the construction workers. The head mason, he gets somewhere about 700 rupees per day. The helper, male helper, he gets somewhere about 400, 450 per day. The female worker, she gets about 200, 250, 300 per day. And the amount of work that they do is huge, humongous. The next step. So, blue collar jobs, as we were discussing, regarding the masons, the electricians, the plumbers, carpenters, welders, all these blue collar jobs are hardly in a position to earn anywhere between 500 to 800 rupees per day. That too, if work is there. If work is not there, they are not able to earn even that. Now, next, consider white collar jobs. When we consider white collar jobs, all the degree holders who have started working as receptionist, as admin people, hardly get paid anywhere between 8 to 15,000 per month. When we consider sales people, those who knock the doors, those who wander everywhere, they hardly get anywhere between 10 to 20,000 per month. So, my dear children, this amount that they are getting is not enough even for hand to mouth. That means they are not even able to meet their day-to-day expenses. I have seen people, when their children are crying for some kind of a toy, they are not in a position to purchase it and give it to them. I very well know that you also would have seen it and realized the same. You would have realized the same with your parents also, wherein you would have asked for something, but they are not in a position to give it to you. Not because they don't want to give it to you, it is because they would have not had so much money in their pocket at that point of time. And that brings such an embarrassment to the parent and for you. At that point of time, you would have told to yourself that whatever my child asks, I will get it to him. You would have said it to yourself. And my dear friend, how are you going to do that? Without studying, without excelling. See, it is always, always better to sit in an AC cabin and work, get lakhs of rupees in your account as your monthly salary, than working in the hot sun and getting peanuts. As the great warriors used to say, shed a lot of sweat in practice than shedding blood your blood in the war. It's very simple, my dear students, my dear friends. If you study well now, if you work hard now, if you succeed well now, only then you can get good marks, you can succeed to the next level of life, and you can get whatever you have dreamt of. Thank you.